So good to see you as always. Oh boy, we've got a special guest today. I just absolutely love these member spotlights. Oh, hamity ham. So today I'm honored and excited to introduce you to Shalome Stine. Did I get it right?
Perfect.
Okay, we're one for one. And she works for, I've got my cheat sheet, Bright Benefits Consultants. She works in insurance, health insurance, and she really helps protect you and your family. And let's jump in. How are you today? So good to see you.
Thanks for having me. Great to see you too. I'm wonderful. It's a gorgeous day today. Hot, but gorgeous.
Yeah, full disclosure, it's like 112 index. It's hot. So, but it's summertime in Houston. What can you do? All right. So tell me about your insurance and tell me about your offerings.
So great. Bright Benefit Consultants is a little company I founded last year. And we specialize in helping small businesses with creating benefit packages that make them more attractive to potential employees, as well as making their current employees stickier. So we want to help businesses keep who they have because it's expensive to train new hires over and over again. So we want to help them keep who they have and maybe attract some a better clientele.
Yeah, it is so true because it costs you a fortune to rehire, retrain, and it just puts a cog in the wheel of progress.
It
So
really does.
yeah, and it's and so important. The job market is so tight. You need to take every advantage. And if you treat your employees right, they're going to treat you right. And
That's exactly it.
this is just another added benefit. So how do you approach this? How do you approach this for the best fit, the best package for the best, company?
Well, I sit down with the business owner or the operating manager and ask a lot of very specific questions about what causes turnover for them, what are their employees' biggest concerns when it comes to healthcare. I go over what their current offering is if they have one, and we just kind of go from there and tailor it very specifically to one, what they can afford. Sometimes an employer has 10 or 15 employees, but most of them don't want a huge insurance policy that's going to cost several $100s a month. So we put in some medically essential coverage and help reduce the cost of that. So you have your basic things like physician appointments and things like that with a copay, but you're not going through the enormous expense of having a deductible co-insurance situation. We also offer supplemental benefits, that kind of gap insurance that's so helpful when you're going through something that's serious, like an accident, a bad accident, a cancer, a heart attack, something like that. So we implement those types of policies. If it's a larger company, of course, there are more things to offer at smaller rates. The bigger the company, the smaller the rate we can offer, which is, wonderful for a large company. But we're still really competitive in the small business market when it comes to less than 100 employees. So there's a lot of options out there. It's just a matter of asking the right questions and implementing the right things.
So, and you ask the question. So somebody could be walking into this blind. You don't have to know what you're doing. She will
That's
take very
right.
good care of you. She is the expert. So
Mhm.
is there a minimum number of employees that a company has to have?
There is, for most things, it's a minimum of 3 employees. For a few types of policies, group plans, it's a 2 employee minimum. So even companies that don't think they can offer things, there are things available, even if it's a couple of employees, as well as things like life insurance policies that are specific to the owner of the company.
And why do you do this? What's your passion? Why do you love what you love to do? I didn't
You
say
know,
that.
I'm a very
But you know
I
what I
understood you though.
mean.
I'm a really family oriented person. I grew up with just my parents and my sister. We were far away from our cousins and uncles and grandparents. We only got to see them a limited number of times. So it was really us and our family unit. And when my mother got very, very ill when I was about 25, it was up to us to take care of her. And I've seen the power of having these kind of gap insurances. My dad was really, really healthy most of his life and had one surgery at the age of 60, and that one surgery nearly killed him. And he needed about 8 months of recovery, and those supplemental insurances, his short-term and long-term disability, were what got my parents through. They were excellent with money, but our savings are a finite thing, and you don't want to exhaust those all for a moment in your journey in life. So I firmly believe, especially in a city like Houston, where we're very close to cancer causing agents and things like that, it's important to have some things that don't cost very much in place. So if there is something that comes up in our life, we're financially secure. So that's my goal, is helping my policyholders maintain their level of financial security and stability. And part of that is the right supplements, the right life insurance that's affordable for a lifetime, and the right kind of health insurance.
So, because I don't know, the stats on it, but so that will bury you. If you have a health emergency, it will wipe you out. So
wipe you out completely.
And it's just, it shouldn't be that way. I'm not going to get on my soapbox about this, but this will help protect you.
Me neither.
Yeah. This will help protect you and your family, your employees. This really is a huge safety net. It's a peace of mind. And we're all going to get sick. We all get sick, and some accidents happen.
So. Yes. And everybody has an expiration date. And that's one of the fundamental things. I think that life insurance is one of those pillars, one, of financial stability, but two, of just security and safety for your family at the end of someone's life. You don't have to worry about how to fund cremation or burial or a tombstone if you've lined this up. The younger you are and can afford it, the better. But as we age, our needs change. So you have to look at these things and assess where you are and what your needs are.
And there's so, I can't imagine how complicated it is. So you cut through all the red tape, you make it very simple to understand, straightforward. Their options are very laid out. So there's not guesswork. You'll be able to fit what works best for you. And you can tell by listening to her, she's very kind and she loves people and she really wants the best for you, your company, and your employees. So
I really do. I really do.
Yeah. So sincere, and it will really take the guesswork out of it, because it could be daunting. So, yes. All right.
Yeah. I was just saying, it truly can.
Yeah.
It truly can be daunting.
Please don't try this on your own. You won't get very far. You'll get frustrated and leave it. So,
right.
What is the best way to reach you? An email, a phone number, or a combination of both? What would you like to share?
Combination of both. Email, I usually respond to in less than 24 hours. You can text me. I usually respond to those really quickly. A phone call, I might be doing something like this, or I might be in an enrollment or speaking with a business owner. So a phone call, I'll always return calls within the day, but usually text or email is best.
Okay, what's your phone number? Really nice and slow.
My phone number is, mi nombre is 797-7045.
Perfect.
And my email address is S as in Sam, .Stine, STI as in indigo, N as in November, E as in echo, at keybenefitstx.com. And that is benefits with an S. So keybenefitstx.com.
Perfect. And she's very responsive. She's very kind, and will take the guesswork out of all of this. Can they talk to you all year round? So you're open to
all year round. Yeah. There are a lot of types of policies, like life insurance and any kind of disability plan. There's no they're deducted from payrolls before taxes. I'm sorry, after taxes, which means you've already paid money on that income. Therefore, you can talk about, add, or subtract those any time of the year. And their health insurance type thing, as long as you're getting a quote, if you have a policy in place and you want somebody different to take over that policy until you can change, we can handle that too.
Good to know. You're covered, you're covered, you're covered.
That's right. We've got solutions.
Yes. Very nice. Well, thank you so much for all the information. Reach out. She'll take very, very good care of you. And I think that's it for another Monday. No, not Monday. It's a Friday member spotlight. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks so much, Jennifer.
Thank you. Be safe and be well. And we will see you very soon. Thank you.
Bye.